I think Keisha and the baby dying would have been a great ending to that episode because that could have pretty much brought Nuck. That's Nuck's baby, right? That was Nuck's baby. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that was Nuck's baby, and then that's Emmett's, girlfriend or
Mm-hmm.
whatever you want to call her. So Nuck and Emmett already don't get along. Nuck just got the brakes beat off him by Douda. He ain't got no alliance to Douda low key right now. That would have brought Nuck and Emmett together a little bit, and they could have went against Douda a little bit more. So what do you think would have happened if that they would have killed off Keisha and Nuck's baby? What's your opinion about that?
Black on black prime. It's about that time. They review movies and TV show recaps. We review and read them too, as long as they're Black Brian and Lamar hosting the show. Remain unbiased in case you don't know. Now you know. There's nothing but love. Bring it down to the imagination. If you don't know, now you know.
Disclaimer: no matter if we liked your movie, liked your show, or hated the show, or hated your movie, doesn't matter. We respect you. Shout outs to you, and we support you, and we try to get everybody else to support you like we support you. Black on Black Prime, we stand on what we say though.
And just like always, if you didn't ask for our opinion, we didn't ask you to listen to it. So, sorry.
Click and turn it off.
You won't be needing that. I already ordered for you.
Being here with you right now, it's probably been like the highlight of my week.
Everything okay?
Stop playing with me.
I'm not even about to let you pull me out of my character right now.
Some people just can't take a hint. I'm like your homegirl Tasha.
Why do you keep calling me? I don't have nothing else to say to you.
I don't really have any words for you, and I don't really want to hear shit you gotta say.
It just seems like negative people seem to bring out the negativity in me.
Only you can control your reactions.
Come outside. Oh my God. What the hell are you doing here?
Oh man, we back for another beautiful episode of the Shy episode.
Chicago,
15?
nigga, don't call it the Shy.
Chicago. Is it 15?
Yep.
Damn. It's almost. I feel like it's gonna be over before we know it, and we're gonna be like, well, there
Can I
that
say?
is.
Can I say this in the beginning? And I'm only saying this because I've been thinking about this for a week, and it's gonna piss me off if I'm right.
Mhm.
It's gonna really piss me off if I'm right.
Mhm.
I think I think Kadeem Hardison, Dwayne Wade is gonna shoot Douda to save Bakari.
Damn, I hope you're not right because
I own
Yeah.
everything. I hope I'm not right. I almost texted you this last week after we dropped the episode. I listened to the episode. I was at work and I was just thinking like, I'm trying to put my mind together of like smart writing in the writing they're doing and trying to find a balance. And I'm like, if I was dumb but thought I was smart, what twist would I give?
Yeah, that's a bad twist only because he's not a character that is. I mean, I guess though, right? Because look at how Shy has done certain people, right? Like Ronnie got killed by Bakari before we even knew who Bakari was.
Mm-hmm.
And Ronnie was a big character, and some just random guy that we didn't even know was Coogie's
It was
partner.
just like, nigga, that was so left field. And for that nigga to say that's for Coogie, that
Yeah.
happened 5 seasons ago.
Mm-hmm. So they're not. It's not out of their regular flow of things for them to have somebody that is nobody kill the person that's been for like 3 or 4 seasons.
Right. I'm seriously hoping I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Seriously hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping I still got my other theories. I'm hoping one of those play out, but I feel like I'm just trying to think the chat GBT and the group of writers they got, what they would do to think they fucked us up. They never saw this coming.
Yeah, I don't think they would. Well, you never know, right? I don't really. I'm not a big fan of the Tariq. Not Joe. Tariq. I'm not a big fan of the Bakari and Kadeem Hardison's characters' relationship because I really feel like it's a little too quick. I don't know how many months are going by, but he's spending a lot of time with Bakari, and he has other students. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Bakari just out of nowhere is just this guy's mentor out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Because of Lene, we don't even really 100% know Lene's relationship with this professor, other than it's just her professor.
And we only seen her in class one time with her, or twice.
Yeah, so it's just like you hook. It's almost just like, all right, like you said, lazy writing or whatever. Like we're just going to. We need a person to link these people together. So Lene's in school out of nowhere, right? And let's get her. Okay, let's get her to introduce this guy to Bakari so Bakari can have this new story or whatever. And now, you know, they have this dialogue back and forth with each other. Like that's, you know, that was somebody that was in his class for years. And he, you know, he saw this boy grow up and this, that, and other. It's like, why do you care so much about Bakari?
Right.
When you get your work done.
It's just the angles they take and the microwave stories that they're doing. Yeah. The fact they keep showing, this is the second time in the beginning of the episode they show Kadeem talking to Douda and him saying, if you get killed, your blood is on my hands. How we jumped there so fast, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how his mind jumped to, if you get killed by Douda, your blood is on my hands. Like, where did that even come from? Like, why is that on your mind? Over a laptop? Over you asking Douda to let him go? Like, that happened too fast.
I got a question. Did Kadeem Hardison's character know that Bakari was set up with Douda before he took him in?
I don't think so.
Yeah. So I can see if that, like, if he, because we know he knows Douda or whatever. He went to high school with Douda. So if he started helping Bakari out, like after he heard that, that would make sense to me.
If they gave us some kind of background into that, that would make all the sense in the world.
Like, let me save this boy or whatever from Douda, whatever. But he latched onto him before that.
He just it was as quick as you said. Like, his girlfriend said, "Come to school, meet this professor." He's sitting in the class, and then it was just like, "Yeah, I'm gonna help you write a book." It was just like, wait, like why, what, and why? And it pissed me off because I thought in this episode when Bakari comes in his office, I thought he was applying for college, but then for him to say this is your transcript response, I was like, that's. Where did he find time to write this transcript? He didn't have a laptop. Yeah. Let's read the comments before we go farther, because I just want to throw that prediction out there because I'm putting in the atmosphere. Hopefully, I'm wrong. Hopefully, somebody's watching this and in the writing room like, we can't go that angle, because that would be the dumbest fucking angle ever.
Man, it ain't far fetched though. So episode 14, we're gonna start with user. He has a username. There's a bunch of letters. It says, "I'm upset because I didn't hear sit your fat ass down before I make change." we did say that a previous episode.
No, he's saying he mad that Douda didn't say it, because Douda, it seemed like Douda gonna say it every time.
Yeah. Keisha Good says, yes, get Papa out of there. They made his character too corny. Let's talk about what doesn't make sense. First lady showing up to the house party at the same time you have a church gathering. The brat and Nina, thumbs down. Why is the stud asking Candy for a gun from her husband to protect her? The professor speaking up to Douda on Bakari's behalf. Why is he so invested in a student who's not enrolled? And last, this took me out. Alicia trusts a rookie Rashad, not a killer, to protect her from Douda. Where was his henchman? Unbelievable. Writing us. I think she meant to say her.
Yeah.
Or,
no. She said where was his
Douda?
because
Yeah,
Douda was by herself.
Yeah, exactly. Douda, where was his henchman? Unbelievable. Writing is horrible. We're there with you.
Right there.
Excuse me.
They got choked by the monsters. See? Parks.
Oh my God. Just like, do you know what I mean? Get rid of Papa. This is Sheldon Gentry, by the way. So Sheldon Gentry 703. Get rid of Papa. He always looks like he's confused or constipated. How is Smokey's able to hire all these people and they don't get any business? Real shit.
That's crazy.
Ain't nobody ordered a chicken nugget from that motherfucker in a long time. How did Gemma know who Cookie was? He died in season 1. Kev leaving this show was a smart move. I'm telling y'all, Nuck dies. Dude is gonna say something slick like Happy Father's Day, nigga. Y'all niggas is crazy. Miss Sharon says, you are funny, yelling, kill Papa. His character is corny now. He was asking the pastor's adult business. Nuck if you buck was out of line. He was all in the house talking stuff. I think this show wants to throw celebs in the show to try to flex. It's all over the place. I don't care about Gemma's dad and his woman. Yes, I don't either. I also don't know why we need a deaf lady with Candy. The brat was pregnant with the baby when she filmed this. She is not pregnant again. I want to watch you guys' films. Where do you watch? Thank you for your funny reviews. Melanin Kali Media. Just type it in the search.
Make it go ahead and put it at the bottom too.
I will. The theme song is fire. Oh, that was on another thing, but appreciate it anyway. That was for Bad Boys. Thank you. Man, I know Pastor Jackson is rolling in his motherfucking grave watching Pop. This is your girl Bree. I know Pastor Jackson is rolling in his grave watching Papa Fool La La with Pastor Zeke, aka Bishop Whitehead.
That's exactly what it's supposed to be too.
Yeah. I told y'all Maisha was a local one-hit wonder who's now a freelance photographer. Man, what? Patrice Kiddo been responding since like yesterday. He been doing this shit. And they said, oh no, never. He said something else for another one too. But on the shot, he said the real shy died after Braden and Reggie. This is trash. Kill Papa. He also said, for Leon, you want the smile. For Leon, you want the smile or not? I mean, I'm figuring he's talking about Leon Smile, the little...
Yeah, because you made fun of that smile, that nigga. He gonna do it every round.
Every time. All right, those were the comments for last week.
All right. So starting off with this episode,
Thanksgiving episodes.
I was gonna ask you, did that piss you off?
What, it was Thanksgiving? No, I grew up with shows to where it's like they always did holidays, so it's like we already know Christmas is the next episode at this point.
But it was just Valentine's Day 2 episodes ago.
It was Halloween.
Before that, it was Valentine's Day.
Was it? I don't remember.
Leon got killed on Valentine's Day.
You said who? Oh, Leon?
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
I feel like that wasn't that the Halloween episode.
No, Leon got killed on Valentine's. He didn't get killed last episode. He got killed the episode before that.
Episode, Joe. I think they're trying to give it like, well, maybe they're not trying, but from what I would see is like they're trying to let us know that time has went by.
That would make sense if Rob wasn't just now sad about his daddy dying.
That's what I'm saying.
And if Rashad didn't tell what's her name, are you all right? Yeah, your husband just died. He died 7 months ago.
That's why I'm like, I don't know if it was Valentine's Day for real.
I don't think they know about the time that passes. Even with
it was Douda's birthday. I remember that.
Yeah, it was like Valentine's Day.
No, I don't remember.
Whatever it was. it's like the reaction to shit. They're just now dealing with Leon dying, and that was 2 episodes ago.
Yeah, because they didn't put Rob in one of these episodes.
Right.
Because I feel like this is like the first time us seeing him since his daddy died.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The last time we seen Rob, he was at the man circle saying he wanted to get close to his daddy. That was the last time we seen him. That was 2 episodes ago when his daddy got killed.
So we're finally seeing his reaction when he was in there cooking yams and macaroni with his mom and Tiffany, and he was just like, "What, you want me to cry every day?" Like, you know what I mean? It's like it's fucked up, but it is what it is. So
everybody's living on a different timeline.
The only time we know that went by for sure is it's Halloween to Thanksgiving, which is around like 20 days.
Right, but before that, I'm telling you, there's Valentine's Day in there. I'm not tripping.
I mean, I don't remember it, but I'll take your word for it.
I'm not tripping. But even with the time, even with the season change, they talk like shit happened yesterday.
Yeah, for sure.
Like they told on Brittany, they told Bakari on Brittany as if she had just told him this.
Time had went by because she was just like, "Why y'all just telling me this?" Some time it went by because when they was in there talking about it, she was just like, "Why y'all just now telling me this?" or whatever. So they held on to that information for that from Halloween to Thanksgiving.
You giving them credit, man?
I'm not giving them credit. I'm just saying this is like whatever it is. It's like, why hold that from her anyway? Knowing that you're dating this nigga Bakari, like that's crazy. That's your homegirl. She's dating this nigga, so he's in danger, and you're not gonna tell her, right? We're gonna wait 20 days.
We're gonna wait 20 days.
Crazy.
Speaking of homegirls, Dre's been invited out of town by the brat, and she has to sit down with Dre's best friends. These ain't her friends. These was Dre's best friends.
Wait, what's that again?
What's her name? What's the mom's name?
Kevin's mom.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin's mom.
Okay, Kevin's mom is invited out of town by the brat.
Yeah,
she sits down with Emmett's mom and the other lady that used to fuck Douda, and Coogie's mama. Those ain't her friends. Those are Dre's friends.
They not. I feel like they've had conversations before. Her and Ryan.
Dre's there though.
Dre was there.
Mm-hmm. That was Dre's best friend. You don't remember? The whole cheating thing happened. The whole cheating with the brat happened because Dre was taking care of what's her name's mom because she had cancer. Okay, and that's her best friend. These are her best friends from high school.
So get down there and drop him is Dre's best friend.
Get down there and drop him.
Yeah, the weird lady from Antoine Fisher.
Oh my God.
Emma's mama. the pedo lady. Emma's mom, that was Dre's best friend. I thought that was always Kevin's mom's like homie. Like they was all like cool. I felt well, it was like they didn't go to high school together, but I felt like they were all like cool, or they were all sat in a circle together and talk. Like they would have those little stupid moments to where sometimes they would just have those 3 girls having a conversation. And I don't remember Dre being there, but if she was, she didn't stand out. I feel like they jumped around with that thing because when she accused Dre of cheating with her, Dre was taking care of her because she had cancer and she didn't want to tell her. And she was like, "It's my best friend. Like we're best friends in high school." Because remember, they all went to high school together. Emma's daddy too. Right.
Emma's daddy, Dre, her, and I think Coogie's mom. Like they was like tight. It seemed like.
Yeah.
But I mean, they could all. You might be right. They all could just be close friends.
I think they was all just cool after a while. Dre was there, but if anything, like since Dre is gone, I feel like they didn't write out her character to where that she didn't exist at this point. But at this point, it's just Dre. It's just they're not. They're just cool with Kevin's mom, and Dre is not in the season no more. So they ain't gonna talk about it
at all. They act like she don't exist.
Yeah, they don't talk about Brandon no more. Like nothing Brandon did matters. Emmett don't even be just like, "Man, I miss my nigga."
Emmett be like, "I miss Coogie." Like, nigga, you didn't even know.
Like, Emmett's ass nigga. I don't know what Emmett going through, bro, but Emmett, he act like Douda didn't get that nigga no time. That nigga was like literally throughout the last 2 episodes, Emmett been chilling. Emmett been hiring the people and worried about the wrong thing. He worried about where we going to eat Thanksgiving. Nigga, if somebody told me I had how much time did Douda say that nigga had? I feel like he said like he didn't have a lot of time. Like nigga, you need to do this, and this nigga chilling. He at work still. Nigga, your
But
job is to kill Alicia.
at the same time, Alicia told him, "You won't be touched. I got guards outside your house and guards outside your restaurant. You're safe."
Yeah, all
But
right.
but Nuck in there too. Speaking of Nuck,
Oh man, when I saw that, I was just like, "Hey, nigga, hey, bro, I give niggas too much credit, man. I give a
I
nigga
told
too much
you.
credit. Give that nigga too much credit, man.
I
That's
told you.
ladies and gentlemen. Before you say anything, ladies and gentlemen, just because you see a nigga and he bigger than you, don't mean you can't kick his ass. Don't judge a nigga off size. Them niggas
That
can't
is also factual.
niggas,
That is
niggas
also factual.
Niggas look like they can fight. Niggas look, they got tattoos and shit on their face. Look like they got hands. Niggas is trash.
That nigga dude, I put the fifth ward beams on him. That nigga said, "Put your hands up, nigga." He said, "Huh? You want to do this, old man?"
I was hoping that this nigga Nuck beat the brakes off this nigga so I could talk about it next episode. When that nigga threw that first punch, I'm like, what was that?
I told you he was gonna beat his ass. I told you, dude, I was gonna beat Nuck ass.
That nigga said, "You want this, old man?" That nigga got his ass handed to him on a plate. Just to whip that nigga and told that nigga yeah, you bench, nigga. He was like, "How long?" Nigga, he was a bitch. That nigga Emmett was right. I should have known when Emmett called that nigga bitch that he was a sucker for real. Because Emmett should have got fired on for that comment if you think about it.
He should have dropped him.
I'm a gangster. Nigga, you a bitch. Like, what? You know you are? You know why? Nuck just ate that shit. Nuck, oh man, come on, Joyner Lucas, man. You wildin'.
I told you, man. I
Nigga
said,
lost
dude,
all credibility in one episode.
I said, dude, I was gonna whoop his ass, and that's what we saw.
Lamar was right on that. I ain't gonna say nothing. When I saw it, I was like, damn, boy, that nigga called the hell out of that shit. I was like, at this point, I thought that nigga was gonna have to kill Nuck. He beat Nuck's ass and spared his life. It spared his life. He's like, nigga, you's a sucker. Peace.
Hey, who was Alonzo?
You said who was Alonzo?
Mm-hmm.
Who said that?
No, Douda.
Douda said what? Give me the line and I'll know.
Douda was getting ready to go. Candy walked in and was like, "You can't do that. It's dangerous." He said, "Alonzo threatened me."
Oh, Leon.
Oh, she was saying like you shouldn't have killed him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of some more of this bullshit. The pastor knowing that his wife was fucking Jake and other teenage boys, but then being faithful to her.
Yeah, we knew. I mean, we knew that she knew, but
we knew that he knew.
As far as being faithful to her is weirdo vibes. But if you think about it, right, like he pretty much said it. He was like, "Yo, look, you're focused on your stable of teenage boys and fucking or whatever, right? Like, just do it, but don't embarrass me or whatever." Like he knew what his wife was going through or whatever. He's more into money shit. He don't care about fucking females and stuff like that. He was like, "Yo, I'm in for the money part. I don't care nothing about these hoes." And
but he wanted to fuck the white lady.
Like that's easy. I mean, he could have, but he didn't.
No, I'm saying he wanted to. Yeah. But if he would have said, "I'm only focused on the money," that would have made more sense to him saying, "My wife is uncomfortable with this, and I want to respect my wife."
Because it's the money thing. He's looking at it like it's all right. We said this, but it's like don't embarrass me or whatever, right? Like she was saying, like don't embarrass me about it. I think that's the only reason why. Because he went against it. Like literally, as soon as that white girl came, it was just like, "You want me to be there, right?" He's like, "Yeah." So she coming.
No, that shit dumb.
Regardless of what's happening, she coming, and it's all for the money for him.
I'm saying he should have said, "I don't want to mess up the money." That should have been his angle. His angle was more. He was talking as if he felt bad for cheating on his wife. That's how he was talking.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. There's some weirdo shit going on with them two anyway. Like, yeah. Are we saying that she's older and she's a low key? I don't want to say the word because we on YouTube.
No, that's what she is. Freak ass nigga.
So, hey,
so she's a certified lover girl.
Oh my goodness. Your boy Jason Weaver And Miss Alicia, like
Well,
this
then,
nigga, this nigga's in love, bro. This nigga is like really like she literally just called that nigga a bitch like a few episodes ago. And this nigga's, hey, come on, dance with me, man. Come on, man. And, you know, he's kissing on her and shit like that. I'm just like, this nigga is like the epitome of like, you know, those what's that called, homosexual niggas. They ain't got nowhere to
yeah,
live. So
yeah.
he needs a place to stay. So whatever happens, they know. Come on, a girl call you like pretty much like you're never gonna be as good as this nigga. Here's his leather beef jerky jacket,
Yeah.
like all of this. Now you are acting like this has been your woman. The nigga's in love. Nigga told Victor he was in love.
Yeah, it'd have been different if he was just like so in her face, you're doing the lovey-dovey shit. Do you go tell Victor like, I'm using that bitch for her money? She called me a bitch already. I'm just there for the money. Like that's different. But he was just like, no, nigga, this is my new. I'm about to be your husband.
Nigga falling for the okie doke, bro. Easy. Like he ain't like I don't know. Maybe it's nigga was in jail for a long time. He's like, shit, I got me a girl that's rich. I'm about to do whatever I can to just keep this lifestyle. Nigga got new
Maybe,
jackets,
but he should have did that with the other girl.
new jackets, new glasses. She ain't have enough money. She did not have enough money, nigga. She lived in a regular house, nigga. She, man, nigga was like, man, this is Lynn Whitfield.
Hey, speaking of living in a regular house,
Lynn Whitfield is 70, bro. And this nigga is
Lynn Whitfield 71.
Don't get me wrong, she's fine, but she's 70.
She's 71.
71 years old. And I'm sure Rashad's character is probably supposed to be like in his 40s. Or I think he's in his 40s anyway in real life.
Mm-hmm. He got to be, nigga. He was Simba. Speaking of houses, though, Lala was ready to fuck this nigga in the kitchen and then said, let's go to your place. Lala dropped him off at the halfway house 2 episodes ago. You need a ride home? Yeah. What you saying at the halfway house? So she knew already. Then she like, I'm too good. Even though I fucked 6 niggas in this kitchen already, can't fuck you in this kitchen. Let's go to your place. I don't have a place. See, that's the problem with the black community.
That nigga trying to kick some knowledge.
She did that shit.
Oh,
see,
man.
That's the problem with the black man in the black community. Like you got to get yourself together. I'm trying. You can't see. I don't want to do this. If you gonna judge me on this, it's supposed to be equal. I'm a black man, you a black woman. All right, we can go to my house, but you got to get your shit together. And then they proceed to fucking the kitchen.
Nothing against Lala as a person or who she is as a human being, but every character, nigga, she is a whore. I swear, nigga, like she is like the worst type. Like she's just like you want your life to be one way. It's like you've seen how it goes most of the time. Anytime you get into something and you do it anyway. Like don't start kicking knowledge at the last minute. Like, you know what? I'm tired of fucking with broke niggas. Man, you are working at the chicken shack in the back.
I'm just mad. No,
rolling ribs and rub. You ain't got no money.
I'm mad. This is what pisses me off about the writing, because she said, let's go to your place. That nigga said, I'm in between houses right now.
I didn't even catch that. I didn't catch the fact that she took
I
that
caught
nigga
it.
home.
I caught it because I was just like, what? Like, why would she say that? When she said, I'm like, why would she say that? And then he said, I'm in between houses right now. Oh, so that means you're homeless. Why are you talking like you don't know where this nigga lives? I didn't understand that.
You dropped that nigga off and he was just like, oh yeah, I live here by myself.
No, that nigga literally said, she said, what are you doing after work? I got to make it back to the halfway house. Oh, I know they don't play about that. That was their introduction to each other.
Yeah.
And then now she like, let's go to your place. I'm in between homes right now. Oh, so you basically saying you homeless. Then they do the black woman, black man shit, and what's wrong with the black community? Then she like, well, okay, I know you in that halfway house, but you got to get your shit together. We can go to my house one time, this one time, some shit she was saying.
Nigga said, she was just like, I thought you was a Christian. He was like, just because I'm saved don't mean that I'm perfect. And they started.
No, hey, that nigga said, I'll pray over everything I eat.
Wow. Wow, nigga. Like, wow. I feel like they're it's I never mind, man. It's like Smokey's is such a small place, but it's got a lot going on. Because like Emmett be there sometime. He don't really. I feel like he ain't even past Lala's. Like they haven't had an interaction.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The daddy was there. Lala, where was Lala at? You know what I mean? The brother was there. Where was Lala? It's literally just Vic Mensa and her working the night shift.
That's it.
That's it.
That
You don't
nigga,
never
what's the
see
name?
her. You don't see them crossed at all. She ain't got no other dialogue. Did Lala have a pot? Didn't Lala have a partner at one point that she was like she was around? Like I feel like she was in the episode more often.
At this point, I don't remember.
Yeah.
I just know Esquire got to stop sweeping that same part of the floor in the front. They don't have customers. There's no customers. Why do you keep sweeping that? He a janitor. What is he cleaning? There's no customers.
All I know is Esquire about to get that nigga killed for skimming money. Like that's
Esquire
all.
about to get killed.
I don't think so. I think it's going to be the fact that the brother is taking money off the top from Douda because he's already skimming money or whatever. He's already cooking the books, right? So he's going to get more money to give to Esquire just to pay him back off of whatever the case is.
And Douda gonna him his
Douda
ass.
gonna be just like, hey, so I see that I only got this amount. Where did this amount go? And you know he don't like when it comes to niggas that ain't really in the script like that. Nigga, this brother's about to die. That nigga gonna come at that nigga hella sideways. He'll cut that nigga throat. Like you trying to steal from me?
Hey, you know what? Once again, let me hit you with some more chat GPT writing.
Yeah.
He might try to kill that brother, and then Esquire come in to save him, and then that's how they get cool again.
Oh my god. Why don't this nigga Esquire just go to do that? Like, hey man, you need somebody else? Because at this point, it don't seem like he care about going back to jail.
He want to make an honest living by stealing the money from the inside.
That nigga said, nigga, cook the book some more. Nigga, give me all some off the top. Nigga came. Why he
don't just wrinkle my shirt and then let me go and say cook the book. That nigga said, I don't got no what that nigga said. You cooking the books, ain't you? Give me a little bit more. Like nigga, $20 here. Nigga, calm down.
That nigga stay with the thiz face every time he talking to that nigga. You owe me, nigga. It's like, yo, relax, brother.
Speaking of relax, Candy and the deaf lady walk in. The deaf lady turn around and shoot at a nigga, and they just stand there and proceed to have a conversation. They arguing in the sign language. You just shot at a nigga, like
nigga. That part was a To Be short film, nigga. That one part was literally a To Be short film, bro. That shit was wild, nigga. Out of nowhere, like, God. Then she start hitting her with the what's it called? I'm just like, yo, this is crazy, man. Like y'all niggas just had an altercation. Now you giving her y'all arguing in sign language in the middle of the street after that.
That shit was so fucking insane to me. I was like, what? Why did they write that in? Why did they put that in there?
Because, bro, they're literally trying to hit every demographic they can every episode. Like, yo, let's give it up for everybody. The trans community, the deaf community, everybody at once. Let's just do it. You know what I mean? Just so we can get I swear it's a viewer grab. It's gotta be, bro. Because it's like, what do you need this scene for? Why does she, just like what's it called? The comments said, why does she need a deaf bodyguard? She got Douda. That's what the comments said.
They didn't word it like that.
I'm just saying, it's like, it's very random. You don't know this woman, and she's deaf. She don't even know what's behind you sometimes.
Oh man.
Like, how she gonna see? I'm just saying, man. It doesn't make any sense.
Why does she need a deaf bodyguard? That is a wild ass statement. And then you can't. So you had to be looking at because you couldn't hear this nigga.
No, niggas been following us all day. It's like you shooting the gun off into the air like that. Ain't no way.
No, she shot at that nigga.
Like, I would have thought that shit was low key reckless, bro. Like if you think about it, like motherfuckers just shooting out of nowhere. That is, if somebody was to be like, "Hey, yo, I got a bodyguard for you," they hearing impaired or whatever, and the first day on the job, they shoot somebody out of nowhere, they're fired.
How come there's no police in Chicago? How come?
Hey, nigga, it's inconvenient, bro.
You know what's inconvenient? For Emmett to be leaving work to go to the Thanksgiving party, and Keisha just happened to be there with the baby, for her to walk out of the room, and then Emmett get a text saying, "Nigga, I told you your time is up," and then him to run outside and the car blow up, and him to think the baby was strapped in the back seat and she was in the front, all within 5 seconds.
Hey, man, it's just it was a reaction. You know what's funny? He did not react to that explosion at all. It was a big explosion. That nigga said,
"Somebody help!"
That nigga acted like somebody tapped his shoulder.
That shit said boom. That nigga walked out and said, no, somebody help.
Nigga said, I thought you was dead. It was like, remember Tyrese? I thought I was dead. He hit her with the baby boy. I thought it was over. I thought you was gone. So I had a question when I saw that. I was like, let me ask LeVar this question. I think, well, not a question. I'm gonna make a statement, then a question. I think Keisha and the baby dying would have been a great ending to that episode, because that could have pretty much brought Nuck. That's Nuck's baby, right? That was Nuck's baby. Yeah, that was Nuck's baby, and then that's Emmett's, you know what I mean, girlfriend or whatever you want to call her. So Nuck and Emmett already don't get along. Nuck just got the brakes beat off him by Douda. He ain't got no alliance to Douda low key right now. That would have brought Nuck and Emmett together a little bit, and they could have went against Douda a little bit more. So what do you think would have happened if that they would have killed off Keisha and Nuck's baby? What's your opinion about that?
So I think what would have happened and what is still going to happen is that's going to bring Nuck and Emmett together.
Okay.
Because he's going to tell Nuck, yeah, he blew him up. My baby was in there. He tried to kill my baby. Yeah. That's still going to be a reaction. The next episode is going to, we're going to end with a who shot Douda, man.
I mean, but who cares who shot Douda? You know how like it was like who shot Ghost or whatever. Like who kills Douda don't really matter, because everybody wants him dead. Because everybody wants him dead, so it don't matter who did it as long as he's dead.
No, this is why I'm saying. This is why I'm saying it doesn't matter. Yeah. But this is they're setting it up for us to wonder who killed Douda, and we're gonna find out it's Kadeem Hardison by the beginning of the next season. Douda's gonna be sitting in that fucking lounge, and somebody's gonna walk in. We're the camera now because we're the killer. Douda's gonna be like, "Oh, so you're sent here to kill me, huh? You don't have the balls." Bop bop. End the season.
If I was a betting person, and I am low key, so this episode they stopped making episodes. Was that episode 8?
Yeah.
So they're already almost at 16.
Last one.
It should be, but I don't think it is, because they usually say next weekend season finale, and I don't think they said that.
But have they said that?
I didn't see it, but it might be a commercial that I haven't seen yet, because the way that this last episode ended is like it could be the season before the season finale. It should be the season finale next week.
I want to confirm, because if it's the season finale,
then it's going. Yeah, Douda's dying next episode in that case. Speaking of Douda,
we're going to be the camera.
Speaking of Douda,
don't talk about that sex scene.
Douda beat the brakes off of Bianca for no reason after he beat the shit out of what's it called? I didn't know what was going on. I thought that nigga was jacking off. I didn't see nobody. I was like, this nigga beat up Douda and started beating his meat. Beat up Nuck and started beating his meat.
On Everything I Love, that's what I thought was happening. And I was like, this show just took a turn for the weirdest, because I didn't even know it was Douda. I was like, what the fuck is going on in this scene? I didn't, because I couldn't see the lady.
Yeah, same. I had no idea what was going on. I was like, yo, what's going on? This nigga dude is beating the brakes off of probably a fleshlight. Let's see. Yeah, that was next episode is the last episode, bro. It's called Thanksgiving, and it's on the 30th. So I think we're gonna miss a week.
Oh, they said it's on the 30th?
Let me see.
No. That's next week.
It's next Sunday instead of next Friday, though.
But I think it's always that. But if you got the app, it's early.
Okay. Yeah. So. Yeah. So
I think all these episodes come out on Sundays. We just watching them earlier.
Got you. Yeah.
So it's probably better to put this shit out on Sundays.
Right. Next episode is the last episode, and it's gonna be called Thanksgiving. So what is that title? What could that mean other than the holiday? You think it's got something to do with something?
Because this is still, so Thanksgiving dinner hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
Everybody's about to be up. Everybody's about to be up in arms, running around because Keisha almost got killed. Everybody's gonna get called in. Dude, I gotta go now. No, we can't do that, man. We can't kill it. They're setting it up for who killed Douda. We're going to be the camera. This is going to be the final angle of the episode. Douda's going to be alone. Everybody's against him. He's going to be sitting there drinking or eating or probably smoking that cigar, and we're the camera walking up to him. Oh, you're here to kill me, huh? Oh, really? It's gonna be like some smooth talking shit like that. Then we're gonna see the shots in them, and that's the end of the season. We don't know who did it. We're gonna start the next season with who did it.
Yeah. I don't disagree with it. I just feel like there's so many different openings. And they haven't closed a lot of shit yet. So I feel like there's gonna be a lot going on in this next episode. Cause it's like right now, like Zay's character, he got called away or whatever because Douda wanted to talk to him about being his number one, right? So at the end, he's just like, oh, tomorrow's Thanksgiving. He was like, not for you, nigga. So it's like, what is Zay going to do to protect Douda at this point? Because Douda, oh, hold on, not Douda, but Zay, he has his own storyline going on.
Zay doesn't want to protect Douda. Zay had a meeting with Alicia that they act like we forgot about.
That's true. And I know he wants to be with this girl on Thanksgiving. So it's like, how's that gonna work? Is it gonna be like, does Douda end up by himself because Zay be like, nigga, it's Thanksgiving, I'm about to go kick it with my girl? Like, you wild.
Zay's gonna, so I can write that for you too. Yeah. Zay's gonna pull I'm gonna go show up with her right quick, and then I'll be there. Douda gonna text Zay like, where are you?
Yeah.
And Zay gonna be off. He gonna be off with her. I really gotta go. I'm being called to work. It's gonna be one of those where like conveniently Douda's alone and we don't know who shoots this nigga, but it's really Kadeem Hardison.
Dude, at this point, I don't know what. It's hard to predict because at some part of my mind wants to say Douda's not dying.
I still don't think he's dying. Well,
I'm talking about just like not dying or going to jail. I just feel like because it's so many things that have to happen. There's so many things that's going on still, and for this to be the last episode of his life is like, well, wait. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it would be too much to have to happen in this episode to kill him right now.
So I think you're giving the writing too much credit because you got to remember, all in one episode, Nuck found out he was the son's father, and then he had the son. He spent time with the son. The son called him daddy. This was all in one episode.
I mean, you got to think about it was 20 days.
No, I said this is all in one episode. This is Keisha found out dude wasn't the real dad. She got blood tested. Nuck was the dad. Nuck showed up, gave her and the son a gift, and the son called him daddy. This all happened in one episode. So don't put nothing past how they feel like they can wrap shit up.
No, I get what you're saying. I just think it's gonna be a lot to do all of that. But I mean, it's possible because it's like right now you got we know Brittany told the whole situation about Nuck, and Brittany was like, I got some information.
How does she know that?
I have no idea. She got some information. So the information was that Nuck was skimming off the top from Tiffany's business. You know what I mean? Not sure how she knew that. I'm trying to like who's attached to Brittany other than Bakari and the like Rib Tips and Maisha.
Bingo board nigga, Lene. We got Rib Tips checked off.
Huh? What is that?
I said the bingo board Rib Tips is checked off. You didn't say Rib Tips every episode.
Yeah. Rib Tips, Maisha and Lene and Bakari and what's her girl's name? Jackie wasn't in this episode. They're the only persons that I feel like are connected to Brittany. So who was connected to either one of them that could have told Brittany that information? Yeah, I'm trying to think, but I couldn't. But anyway, she knew that information. Doesn't seem like nothing's gonna happen to Brittany at this point. No, other than the fact that Bakari ain't fucking with her no more. I thought
Bakari might be on some. Bakari. So everybody's gonna be in revenge. They're giving everybody a reason to kill Douda. So now Bakari's thinking, you tried to use my sister against me. Now I gotta kill you too. You broke my laptop, and you tried to use my sister against me. There's two reasons to kill you. Yeah. Everybody has a reason now to kill Douda. And this Keisha thing, now Emmett Daddy, like, you tried to kill my son and my grandson and my daughter-in-law. everybody's out for Douda. Trig ain't Congress no more, so now he ain't got nothing to lose.
Yeah, he need a break because he wants to, build his family.
Oh no, that nigga's out. You don't take a break and take all the shit off the wall. That nigga's out.
I think what's it called? I think it was, hey man, you can't do this. The dude that had the scene last week with TQ or whatever, he's like, you can't do this or whatever. He was just like, nigga, I'm done. He, was like,
he said, nigga, I'm done.
He was like, nigga, I'm out, bro. I'm out, Rico. But man,
everybody
man,
has a reason.
Crazy. I'm sitting here trying to backtrack on everything that's going on. It's like what isn't closed and what needs to be closed, right? Because like the Bakari situation with his sister, that really ain't. I feel like he won't get mad at Douda more than he mad at his sister at this point. So his sister is the one that got to get the, some type of. They got to have some type of conversation next episode, whatever that look like. Because he was like, I don't ever want to see her again. I think
nah, he don't mean that.
I mean, that's what it looked like. Nuck is just like you said. He just got his ass whooped, benched, and his baby almost killed in the same episode. So he's out for it. He's, hey, whatever we got to do to get this nigga up out of here.
Yeah.
I hope he's not loyal enough to say nothing like, oh man, just how it goes right now. I'll be back. Nigga might, that nigga Zay and him might have a conversation. Zay and Nuck. Like, nigga, I'm the number one nigga now, and blah blah blah. But,
it's the word's gonna get back to Rob that Douda was the one to kill Leon. That's happening.
But who cares? Rob didn't even retaliate when he got shot. You know what I mean? Rob had been shot, even though he tried to kill Douda first. But
you got to take the logic out of your thinking. You have to take the logic out of your thinking.
Hey, if it wasn't, is it me? Or were they treating Rob like a bitch this episode? Nigga, go back to the store.
Like that since his mama showed up.
Nigga, go back to the store, get some cranberries. Nigga, you missed the sage, nigga. Like,
I thought when they kept doing it, I was like, this is gonna get popped at the store or something. Like, why y'all keep giving this angle?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was a situation for her and Tiffany to connect, Alicia and Tiffany, because that was the only time they connected for real.
It's more so of the soul food feel. Like, that's supposed to be funny. Like, on Thanksgiving, don't nobody like going to the store. You remember the Cosby Show episode when he had to keep going to the store for eggs?
No, I don't watch the Cosby Show like that, but I understand what you're saying.
It's the angle of it's supposed to be funny. Like, don't nobody want to go to the store on Thanksgiving. You need to go back and get some cranberries. You need to go back and get. It's like that. It's supposed to be funny.
I wouldn't have came back, bro. I've been mad as hell at my mom.
I want to win.
This is crazy. I
want to win.
I was like, I'm not doing it no more. Store for
I'm in my house. I'm not going nowhere. You better DoorDash that shit.
Alicia and Tiffany smoking golden blunts.
And she's surprised at the weed again. You grew this yourself? She said she ain't smoked since college. How you know what good weed is?
It ain't never remember it being this strong. Shut up.
You did this all by yourself? This is a partnership.
Yeah, since the next episode is the last one, I'm literally just going backtracking like every character. Like, okay, Jason Weaver's character right now, he's in love. What is he gonna do next episode? And how is Alicia gonna tell that nigga, like, nigga, chill out?
No, she gonna send him.
So she gonna send him to what? Kill Douda?
Well, they already set that up because he was like, anything you want me to do? She was like, I'm taking care of it. So he's gonna be on some. He probably eavesdropping here, like, I'm gonna kill that nigga before she get the chance to like take my woman. Like, it's gonna be some shit. They gonna set it up. Okay, this is the I'm giving you the whole ending. They're gonna set it up to where every character that has a reason to kill Douda leaves the scene with the mind of, I'm going to kill Douda. Then we're gonna get the final scene where we see Douda, but we don't know who shot him.
I hope they don't do that because it's stupid.
You're giving too much credit if you think it ain't gonna happen.
No, I mean, I'm not saying it's not gonna happen. I'm just saying it's like, I understood the Ghost itch, like the whole Ghost situation, because everybody liked Ghost. Ghost was, even though he was a bad character, he did bad shit, but he was the main character. He was the character everybody loved. Douda is the villain that nobody give a fuck about. So who cares who killed them?
I'm telling you what they're gonna do.
Because like, we want to know who killed Ghost. I mean, we wanted to know who killed Ghost because it made sense. Like, who cares who killed Ghost this time? I don't, you know what I mean? It's like, I mean, not Ghost, but who cares who kills Douda?
They think we do.
Well,
they think we care.
Yeah, I think they should have ended that shit with Keisha dying. That would have been kind of cool.
That would have been cool because I was like, oh damn, they're taking a twist, but I forgot they're stepping away from violence. They're pushing this show away from violence and more just drama. They don't want this show to be reflected as the show where people are getting killed in Chicago. They want the drama, but Chicago is the setting for it. That's what they're pushing towards. Next season, we're not gonna get nobody getting shot.
I hope so. I hope not.
That's what it's going to.
I feel like they're taking characters away for sure. Like in a minute, like certain characters ain't gonna matter no more. Like you see how they rerouting Kevin's mama. Like she about to go out of town. You ain't gonna see her again ever.
No, she's gone, and then leaving. And Lene's gonna have the house.
Yeah, Lene gonna have her own thing. Like there's like people gonna disappear, bro. And you only gonna see people like randomly because like you barely see some characters now. Like the dad, that nigga be only there for like a second. Miss Pops.
Yeah.
You don't see him that much no more. You don't see
it's the rotation of characters. Like in this episode, we didn't see no Jake or Papa. Like this, it's like just certain episodes that keep the characters out of it. I think that's for more so we don't got to pay these niggas if they ain't here.
Yeah, they're gonna all. I would say they're all gonna be together for Thanksgiving, but after this situation, I don't know what's gonna happen. There ain't gonna be no sitting at the table. It'd be stupid as hell if they all are sitting at the table having Thanksgiving after this happened.
It's possible.
Like y'all still in here cooking after somebody just tried to kill y'all. Like y'all niggas.
They did the Cupid Shuffle last season.
The barbecue season of the season after. I mean, before that one, they was like, let's have a barbecue. But anyway,
Who killed Douda into the season?
Ain't no Thanksgiving for you, nigga.
That's where we're headed, man.
Anyways,
man, like, share, subscribe.
Let me make sure I got all these notes out.
I got all my notes, man.
You got all the notes out? I think I did, yeah. Yep. I don't think I wrote was like, no, the only thing I didn't say was I think Nuck is homeless.
You think Nuck what?
I think he's homeless.
Why would you say that?
I was like, where that nigga be at other than like, now he's just at Keisha's house playing
We're going to find out next season.
It's like, where the nigga live at, man?
We're going to find out next season.
Yeah, that's about it, man.
Visitation. Like, share, subscribe, talk back wherever. If you're there, let us know below who y'all think killed Douda, and we'll see y'all on the season finale. Like I said it with the hook. Even though I know my prediction was Douda was going to jail, but they killed that angle when Jake got out. I mean, when Tria got out, and nobody followed up on nothing.
Yeah.
So I don't at this point, I don't know. Like I said last episode, I just don't know no more. I don't want to be smart no more. I don't want to try to think ahead no more. I don't want to know what the writing team's doing no more. Fucking Dwayne Wade's gonna kill fucking Douda. That's it.
I'm lost.
That's it.
We out.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube and Spotify and follow us on IG and TikTok.